welcome back to our measurement unit. Today we're going to be talking a little bit more about capacity. On Friday, no, on Monday, you watched me do a demonstration with some cups and some water. Today we're going to look at some pictures and some videos, but we're going to be thinking about the same thing. Capacity. How much can it hold? How much water, liquid, sand, toys, anything. How much can it hold? That's capacity.
Let's compare some containers. Here are two glasses. Which glass holds more?
Which glass holds
The lar-
more? The one on the right or the one on the left? You can say the one on the holds more because Make sure you say how you know.
Larger glass holds more.
This says the larger glass holds more. How do we know? How do we know it holds more? It is bigger, but in what way? It's taller and it's wider. It holds more in both directions. If it were really, really skinny, would it definitely hold more? I don't know, maybe not. But it's bigger in every direction, and therefore we know it holds more. Let's keep watching.
The larger glass holds more. Now look at these two bowls. Which bowl holds less?
All right, notice they didn't say which one holds more. They said which one holds less. Which of these bowls holds less? How do you know? You can say the one on the right or the one on the left holds less. I know because That's right. The one on the left holds less. That means it fits less water or soup or whatever inside. This is more soup than that. How do we know? You can say, I know because. There's lots of ways we could know, but one of the ways is that it holds less in every direction. It's smaller no matter which way you go. This one's bigger no matter if you go up or out or across. It's bigger in length and width and height.
The smaller bowl holds less. Look at these two pitchers. Do the pitchers hold the same amount, or does one hold more?
Think about that. Do these pitchers of lemonade hold the same amount of lemonade, or does one hold more? How do you know? That's right, they hold the same amount. We could also say they have the same capacity. How do you know? You can say, I know they have the same capacity because. Don't be afraid to talk to the computer. Use that fancy math word, same capacity. That's going to make you sound like a grown-up mathematician. Yes, they have the same capacity because they can fit the same amount of lemonade. They are the same in height and they are the same in length. They also would be the same if you measured all the way around the outside. All right, we've learned a ton about capacity. Yesterday, you compared capacity of real life things in your house. Today, I want you to think about capacity using some pictures. I'll do the first one with you, and then we'll have some for homework. Sound good? Okay, let's look at these pictures. Let's think about the capacity. Which one has more capacity? You can say the bucket on the right or the bucket on the left has more capacity. You could also say the blue bucket or the orange bucket. Which one has more capacity? How do you know? That's right, the bucket on the right, the blue bucket, has more capacity. We know because it's bigger in all directions. That means it could hold more water or soup or sand or liquid or whatever we wanted to put in it. Which one has less capacity? You can say the bucket has less capacity. I know because that's right. The orange bucket has less capacity. It can fit less water than the blue bucket. We know because it's smaller in all directions. Make sure when you're doing these that you use those words. You should use the word capacity. You should do more and less. And you should say, I know because. Let me give you an example of what your answer should sound like for this one. You should say, the orange bucket has less capacity than the blue bucket. I know because it's smaller in all directions and it can hold less water. I think the blue bucket has more capacity or greater capacity. I know because it can hold more liquid and it's bigger in all directions. Here is your math homework. Esta es tu tarea de matemáticas. Look at the following pictures. Decide which of the two objects has greater capacity and which one has less capacity. You should use the sentence frame, the has greater or less or the same capacity. I know because, so that you sound like a grown-up mathematician. Mira las siguientes fotos. Decida cuál de los dos objetos tiene mayor capacidad y cuál tiene menos capacidad. Debería usar el marco de oración. The has greater, less capacity, or the same. I know because para que parezcas un matemático adulto. All right, try this one. Which one has more capacity? Which one has less? How do you know? Press pause while you think about it and come up with your sentence. Press play to check your work. Are you ready to check your work? The blue pot has more capacity. The green pot has less capacity. I know because the blue pot can hold more soup and it's bigger in all directions. Try this one. Which one has more capacity? Or are they the same in capacity? When something is the same in capacity, you can say they have equal capacity. Try this one. Don't forget to use that sentence frame. The has more capacity. The has less capacity. I know because Try this one. Don't forget to use that sentence frame. The has more capacity. The has less capacity. I know because Here's the last one. Remember, if something has the same capacity, that means they have equal capacity.